Kids of Hope, happy Sabbath and welcome to another episode of SciKid. Today, we're also celebrating a very special day, and that's Mother's Day. Our mothers are amazing, aren't they? They take care of us, love us, and forgive us when we make mistakes. They show us kindness and compassion every day. So let's remember to do the same for them. Not just today, but every day. I have observed that moms are usually forgiving and compassionate. And I always ask, why are they like this? Today, let us use science to help us understand this important concept. Let's begin. Here are our materials. Magnet. Actually, this is a collection of many magnets. These are strong magnets, by the way. And safety pins. The ones that we have here are small, except for this one. This is big. You'll see why later. Now that the materials are ready, let's get started! Step 1. Rub the head of a pin on the magnet on one direction only. Do this for 20 times or more. Do not rub back and forth. Do not move it left or right, any other direction, only one direction. So whatever direction you've selected, then just stick to that direction. No back and forths, left and rights. So let's start rubbing. For me, I'm doing this 25 times. What do you think will happen to the head of a safety pin that was rubbed into the magnet? Let's continue to find out. Step 2. Using the safety pin head, let us pick up some pins. Yes, we will use this safety pin to attract other safety pins, like these. Let's see whether it works. Look, a safety pin stuck to the head of the big safety pin, a small safety pin. The safety pin became a magnet. Isn't that amazing? What just happened? According to the science notebook, rubbing the safety pin against the magnet in one direction caused the iron atoms in the object to line up and create a weak magnetic field, which made the safety pin behave like a magnet. We have to rub in one direction to get the atoms to all line up in the same manner. If we have rubbed back and forth, the atoms would not have lined up as well, and the magnetic field would probably not be as strong if one was created at all. Magnetism created in this matter is called induced magnetism. Kids of Hope, Jesus is the magnet. Our mothers are like the safety pin, more specifically, the big safety pin. The more our mothers come in close contact with Jesus, the more they imitate His character. Because Jesus is kind and forgiving, our mothers also become kinder and more forgiving. Similarly, we can also become kind and forgiving. Just like how the magnet can pass its properties to the safety pin, when we spend time with Jesus daily, we can also pass on kindness and forgiveness to others. Ephesians 4:32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other just as in Christ God forgave you." Kids of Hope, when we allow God to make us kind and forgiving, we're not just being nice. We're showing the love of Jesus. And that's the coolest science experiment of all. I hope you learned something from our experiment today. Do this experiment at home and remember the lesson that came with it. Once more, this is Yuan, and see you next time here on SciKid!